men out, Marsh for 24, Ritchie for 6, and Border for 34. 61 overs gone, 3 for 155. And the bowling figures for England, some quite impressive performances there. Dilley 1 for 42, Small 1 for 27. Both of them has had a long bowl, 19 overs, 8 maidens, none for 35. He's bowled in much the same fashion as he did in the Challenge Cup in Perth. Restricted pace, but moving it in the air and off the seam. Embury, no wicket for 12. And Edmonds, I thought he bowled quite beautifully today. 12 overs, no maiden, 1 for 32. Embury has bowled only the 3, that was before lunch, and it's been a case of getting using Edmonds from that Southern or Randwick end right through the second session, and just allowing him to flight the ball up in the air and confusing both right and left-hander. The partnerships for Australia with the batting, Marsh and Jones added 50 in 63 minutes, and Jones and Border 91 in 135 minutes. The dominant partner there was very much Dean Jones, and Border eventually was out to the spinner Philippe Edmonds. Well, thought Marsh and Jones were going along quite well at the time of their partnership there. That was 50 in 63 minutes. Jones has looked good from the time he came in. He was covering the ball pretty well, allowing the outswingers to go past. He wasn't really beaten. There was a big appeal against him. That was down the leg side. Jack Richards and the rest of the England team went up for caught behind down the leg side. That was negatived by the umpire. And Jones has gone on now to play carefully and at times with excellent flair for his 77. Now, Border was much more subdued. Eventually he was caught by both of them just around the corner of Edmonds for 34. But the partnership was very good for Australia. It was what they needed, a good, rock-solid effort from the two batsmen, 91 in 135 minutes. We'll take a break and then we'll be coming back here to have a look at the dismissals.
You've got to work it hard to be a solo man. You're going to take the lead and make the others follow. You're going to keep in shape to be a solo man. And when you've got a thirst for it,
Extra tangy lemon solo, light on the fizz so you can slam it down fast. You face the challenge, you've earned the reward.
you've got to crack a solo.
I want a stereo TV.
I want reliability. Want my computer on the site.
I want my music crisp and bright.
Want to check for their mistakes. Want to keep the kids on tapes. Now that's what I really want. I want to cook it really fast.
You're a song that's gonna last. Wanna roll it, wanna rock it.
Put a computer in my pocket.
I want my movies large as life. Write a letter to my wife.
Now that's what I really want.
Want the future, want it now.
Sean really shows them how.
Copy ideas as I write them.
I want to check out every item.
I want to color every sound. Hear it all Australia round.
Now that's what I really want. Simply the best of Sean.
It's amazing what you can do with a bit of timber and some decent tools. A coat of paint, perhaps. Or some darn good advice. Whatever you need, you'll find it at Home Saver. Because nothing's impossible at Home Saver.
We're going to take it now to the Gold Coast Turf Club at Southport. This is the inaugural running of the Foster's Magic Million. First prize $500,000, and your commentator is Alan Thomas.
Stalls, and they're about to move up into the starting gates. The crowd here probably swelling around about the 15,000 mark. On the way to the Gold Coast, the traffic flowed pretty well, but got very heavy towards the point, the focal point of the Gold Coast Turf Club. It's a beautiful day. It's pretty warm, but it's really is where the turf meets the surf here. And the big crowd, bets have been laid, and now taking up all the relative vantage points to have a look at the first $1 million race ever held in the state of Queensland. It's aptly named the Magic Million. It's brought together not only a great field, but the great names of racing. You've got people like Tommy Smith and Bart Cummings here, Vic Thompson, Paul Sutherland, the jockeys department, Dittman, Marshall, Malcolm Johnston, Darren Gauci. So you can't get a better lineup of horsemen and horses to contest the first Magic Million. It's run over 1,200 metres, and they have a run of about 400 metres before they negotiate the first turn, and the runners are starting to move up. Crown Hope and Lord Lockton, the first two to move in. There's I'm Ready going in. The Tommy Smith elect, Mick Dittman aboard. Nice type of a colt. He's a bay with a greyish tail, I'm Ready, and he looks a picture of health. Here's one moving up into the stalls. Funny name. His name is Mud Crab because his owners happen to like mud crab, so that appeared to be the fair name for him. And he's a last start winner at Eagle Farm. Here's one of the nicest horses in the fields coming up, Roman General. He's trained by Bart Cummings. He was the highest price yearling at the Gold Coast yearling sales last year. And of course, only horses sold at the Gold Coast yearling sales are eligible to run in the Magic Million. And Roman General was bought by Bart Cummings for a syndicate last year for $210,000. Now in goes Raise the Banner. Here's Laurie Connell's horse, Prince Anton, moving forward. A Flying Sydney filly, Mother Duck, unbeaten in 3 starts, goes forward. Malcolm Johnston aboard, having a great run at the moment, Malcolm Johnston. 4 winners last week in Sydney, the leading jockey at the moment. He rides Mother Duck. But of all the rides he's had on the Gold Coast track, he's never rode a winner here. And he's hoping to break that duck here today on a horse aptly named Mother Duck. Now Zampatti a little bit reluctant to go forward. Then we wait for Spare a Thought. And the last couple to come up then will be Haitian Gold, Anna Daniela, and the other unbeaten Sydney colt, Boasting. He looks in magnificent order, Boasting. Big, strong type of a fellow by Crown Jester, and he's drawn on the outside, which is no help from out here, but if they go fast and the field does split up, he'll certainly be there somewhere in the leading division, I would imagine. Now Zampatti a little bit stubborn of going into the stalls. Anna Daniela with the light mane and tail behind the line. And I imagine there'll be a few butterflies with some of the riders already in the gates. $1 million race, $500,000 to the winner. And, well, that's a lot of money. And they're staring straight out of the barrier chute down to the first corner at the 800 metres mark. And the first 400 metres will be a very, very vital stage. Now they've got Zampatti into the gate, and here comes Spare a Thought up to the stalls. And then we wait for Anna Daniela, Haitian Gold, the Victorian, and Boasting. Now in goes Spare the Thought. Here comes Anna Daniela up to the gate now. All vantage points taken up. The Cliff Fowler trained Haitian Gold, the second last in, and now the Sydney colt Boasting. With the brilliant Victorian jockey Darren Gauci aboard, goes into the gates. The starting signal about to be given, and they're about to run. All in. Crown Hope the inside run. Starting signal given. The light is on. Stand by for a start in the Magic Million. Starter climbs the platform. Off now. Crown Hope near the inside was first out. Roman General was slow, and so was I'm Ready. Lord Lockton began quickly, and have a look at Snippets go in the early part. It's Snippets dashing to the lead on, settling down. Roses for Us goes to second. Poetic Sound is third. Lord Lockton fourth on the inside of Prince Anton, and Boasting goes to fifth, but he's 3 wide around that corner. About 2 to Mother Duck from Crown Hope, followed by Anna Daniela. A length away, I'm Ready in midfield, then Mud Crab, followed by Haitian Gold. Roman General, Zampatti's a long way back with Raise the Banner, and Spare a Thought is last of all. At the 600, the Gold Coast Colt Snippets in front, going easily. A length Roses for Us. Lord Lockton on the outside. Boasting going up quickly. Prince Anton in a little bit of trouble from Mother Duck. Anna Daniela, Crown Hope, Poetic Sound, and further back as I'm Ready. Around the home turn, Snippets the inside, and Boasting. They led together. About 2 on Mother Duck. He's gone to third from Roses for Us. Anna Daniela, Prince Anton, and I'm Ready. At the 200, Snippets the leader. He's beaten off Boasting. Mother Duck on the outside moves to second, coming out after Snippets, but Snippets is going. Great guns, 100 to go. He's got them stitched. And Snippets is driving away in the run of the post. He'll win easily. Snippets first. Prince Anton flew and got second, and it's tight for third between I'm Ready and Mother Duck, which weakened. Then Mud Crab, followed by Raise the Banner. Boasting failed to go on. Roman General blew his chances at the start. He ran on, but was never a chance. Then Zane Paddy, Sparrow Thought, Haitian Gull, followed by Anna Daniela. Races for us a long way back with Crown Hope, Poetic Sound, and Lord Lockton is last of all. Well, there it is. A win to the Queensland colt, number 9, Snippets, in the Magic Million from the Gold Coast. And now we go back to the Sydney Cricket Ground.
What a horse, Snippets. Sired by Lunchtime. What a marvellous win there in the inaugural running of the Foster's Magic Million. And what a great moment for Sally Rogers, the trainer. It's her only horse, a tremendous achievement. We'll come back here to the SCG in just a few moments.
They said you'd never make it. Surfing's more your game, and your golf is too erratic. You'd better stick to riding waves. They said you'd never make it. It seems their words were true. It must have been heartbreaking when you knew what you could do. They said you'd never make it.